Here's the latest information. It was updated at 7 a.m. for still Tropical Storm Erin, but it is a very strong tropical storm. Category 1 hurricane status starts at 74-mile-per-hour winds, gusting up to 85 miles per hour right now, moving west-northwest. So there is a west-northwestward component now to this tropical storm. You can see convection kind of growing where the center of the storm is. It's a little lopsided, but not by much. It is moving into warmer sea surface temperatures, warmer waters, and as it does so, it's going to strengthen. We're talking Category 3 by Sunday, and Monday could reach Category 4 strength. Now, for the most part, should just be tropical storm force winds along those Leeward Islands and northern islands of the Caribbean, possibly through the Bahamas. But with that northward turn, still expecting it to stay just off coast for the most part of the East Coast, but that could still change between now and next week. A guarantee for the East Coast is dangerous surf and dangerous rip currents that will be out on those local beaches. Tropical storm force winds for the Leeward Islands, and additionally, we are watching our tropical wave that's going to impact us here in South Texas. Take a look right now, though, on our Coastal Parks beach camera. This view is just so beautiful this morning. Our wave action has already picked up. In fact, we've got 4-foot swells. The period dropped a little bit as the wind is a little gusty every 5 seconds there. This is actually the Freeport buoy. The buoys to our south not picking up current data. So we are missing some of that important data there, especially for wave heights, because that's where our tropical system is. But Freeport is seeing some increase in the swell as well. Here's a look at where we're picking up some stronger gusts right now. 22-mile-per-hour gusts there at Rockport. We are seeing the stronger winds right along the coast. That's running 10 to 15 miles per hour throughout this morning. We are going to see everyone having the wind pick up. We'll get 20, 25, even up to 30-mile-per-hour gusts with individual storms that set up. We could have some stronger gusts closer to 35 miles per hour. So yeah, we've been tracking Tropical Storm Erin. The other area of interest at the National Hurricane Center watching is our tropical wave. Tropical wave invests in 98L. It has moved a little bit north and a little bit northeast, it actually looks like this morning, if the X is marking the spot of where the National Hurricane Center is putting the current area of low pressure. But essentially, you can see that the convection is intensifying as the sun is coming up, and so that's where we're starting to see our rain. Mostly Kennedy County right now, but some spotty showers there. I mentioned St. Joe, so that's probably why Rockport has some stronger winds right now as we speak. Our wave height forecast, you can see this is the swell associated with that tropical wave. So out of the southeast, our winds will be 15 sustained, but could get up again to 30 miles per hour. We're looking at South Padre Island seeing some of the highest swells, but they're also going to see the most rain and the most thunderstorm potential. For us, we could see 4 to 5 foot swells, and overall that's going to translate there to around 4 foot, possibly 5 foot waves excuse me, at our local beaches. Wind is out of the south and southeast, and our wave heights, they do start to fall as we head into next week. So surf spots, JP Luby, Horace Caldwell, may see some pickup in traffic these next couple of days while we actually have some wave action. But you've got to be careful because there could be some lightning. I don't think we see any tornadoes. If this were to strengthen to a tropical storm, I would be more worried about that. But higher surf is something we've got to watch out for. 2 to 4 foot waves, possibly even higher. Stronger wind. Again, with the storms, 35-mile-per-hour gusts not out of the question. We also are tracking the periods of tropical rain. So when is that happening? Well, here's Futurecast. You can see it's going to be later this morning, but around 9, 10, 11 o'clock, it looks like we get a wave of energy that moves through, kind of related to sea breeze. That's going to help a little bit, and with the sea breeze, we'll likely see some heavier rainfall because of the tropical moisture that's also moving in. These arrows I have drawn on here, that's also indicating the pressure gradient tightening and our stronger winds that are coming out of the southeast between the tropical wave and the high. You can see the tropical wave really weakens as it moves on shore, and there's not going to be much convection left as we get into Saturday afternoon and then into Sunday. High pressure takes over, but there is a chance we see a bit of a trough strengthen as that high pressure continues to move to the west, and we may see some rain returning as we head into Wednesday. For now, our rainfall forecast is a little It's very difficult, but I think that the coast is definitely going to see the most rain with scattered off and on activity. It becomes more isolated the further inland we go, and those rainfall totals, again, isolated areas could wind up with higher rainfall amounts. Meanwhile, some areas wind up with no rain. And the best time for rain, that's going to be this afternoon into tomorrow morning. Then we clear the rain out, and we are looking at just a low chance of rain. I did bump those rain chances on Wednesday up to a 20% chance. John Thomas.
Carly, thank you.